There has a buzz been going around since Sakurai announced that there's more DLC characters in development for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and people have gone to Twitters in Japan, America, and Europe and voted on who they want to see in the next Fighter Pass, or who they just want to see as the last slot of this Fighter Pass. This is Ted, and this is their nonsense, and let's make sense of what these people are voting for. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in America's voting because it just looks crazy. But I will say, I'll get it out the way. In Japan, America, and Europe, Sora is in top one, or is it top or second. In Japan, he's second place. In America, he's first, and in Europe, he's in first. So, really quick before I get into this, Sakurai said in his direct when he was playing Banjo, he said that he's working hard after he announced the DLC. That is, he's working hard on bringing more worlds to this game, and he feels like that if he keeps going in this route, he feels like he'll never be able to bring this many people into this game ever again. So goes back to what me, Josh, and Manuel talked about a while back, saying that we feel like this is the last Smash Brothers. I think they're just gonna add on and add on and add on to it. Graphics are great. I don't think they need to do anything to the graphics. Josh says that there will be sooner or later be an up in graphics. I don't think so, honestly, because it's just like people still play Melee to this day, and no one really cares. It's all about how the game plays. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how it looks. I mean, it looks amazing right now in HD. So, back to what he said. He said that he's working so hard that on bringing more worlds to Super Smash Brothers and all these characters and try to please the fans. He said that the finish line looks farther and farther away, meaning that he has mentioned many times on stream that he barely gets any sleep. You know, he's working hard to make the games for the fans, and he loves it either way, even though he's joking about it. But the key word he said is bring different worlds to Super Smash Brothers. So a lot of people are wondering is because like in Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon when they announce like leaks and stuff like that and they translate it from Japanese to English, it's like kind of different a little bit because of our language, I guess you could say. So I don't know if that's exactly what he said or that's how it will be said in English. But he said that he wants to bring more worlds to Super Smash Bros. New worlds that we haven't seen. And if you think about the fighter pass that they have now, it makes sense. We have Joker. He's from PlayStation. We have who's a hero. He's from he's a game that we haven't had at all in this game. He's a character from a game that we never had in Super Smash Brothers. Banjo, he's from another game from America. Then we just got Tyler Bogard, who is from Neo Geo, and he's from a whole different console. So the next character, who knows? It might be just from. You can start thinking about who it could be. I think it's Sora. I'm gonna say I think it's Sora because it's a game that's going out. They just announced the DLC. Well, they didn't just announce it, but today, as I'm recording this, they shown off the DLC official DLC trailer for that comes out in December. So there's a lot of hype behind that. And then now that this list has come out, Japan, America, and Europe have have them in their top five and or just their top two. So I think it's Sora, but we'll go down the list about that. I just wanted to mention worlds because as I go into this, you got to think about if it's true what he said. Think about the worlds they come from. So if it's someone from the same world, they probably won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? They won't do like I know a lot of people want Waluigi, but we already have a Wario rep. We already have a bunch of Mario characters. I don't think they'll bring Waluigi again as much as I like him because he's pretty funny. I don't think he'll come back unless it's like unless they do what they did with Piranha Plant when they announced the first character for the DLC Fighter Pass 2. You get Waluigi for free if if you buy it or register or whatever you want to call it. I don't think he'll ever be on like a official DLC announcement like on a fighter pass. I don't think he'll ever be like that. Sorry if I triggered a lot of people. It's just there's just a lot of people. I don't think he'll waste his time. That's why he didn't want to do Piranha Plant. I'm guessing Piranha Plant. You had to register the game before a certain time before you had to pay for it. He wasn't on the season pass or anything. He's just a gag character. So we're just gonna announce. We're just gonna talk about. Let's talk about Japan. They have Lloyd from Tales, the Tales series, Sora, Dante from Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter. I fucking said that. Monster Hunter, Beleth from Three Houses or Fire Emblem. There you go. Arle Nadja. I don't know where that's from. It's from some Sega game. Gundam. Just straight up Gundam. Yep. Just the robot. Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. Sephiroth in 2B from Nier. Or Nier Ultima. Automata. Whatever it's called. Never played that game. So, looking at Japan's list, theirs are very Japan. They have, they really want their characters that, that's been here for the longest. Gundam. Sephiroth would be pretty crazy if Sephiroth was a DLC character. I already told y'all how much I love Sephiroth. I will buy it. Raiden seems a little out there. Gundam seems a little out there. 2B seems a little out there. I think she is actually a DLC character on, what's that game? Tekken. I think so. So, I feel like Sephiroth, Gundam, and Raiden and 2B, they're more of like those, like a Street Fighter kind of, characters. I feel like Sephiroth, 2B, and Raiden will do good on PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale 2 if it ever comes out. I feel like that's more of their scene. But yeah, top three: Lloyd, Sora, and Dante. Dante's from Capcom. We already have a Capcom rep with Ryu and Ken, so that's pretty neat. And Monster Hunter, I feel like Monster Hunter will make it as well. I don't know much about this person for Fire Emblem, Byleth or whatever his name is. But other than that, this Arle, I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. Arle Nadja, she's from Sega. I had to look up her game. She's pretty cute. I feel like she might make it in. But 7 through 10, Gundam, Raiden, Sephiroth, and 2B, I don't think it will happen. Honestly, I can't say Sephiroth is on the like the border because we have Cloud. But if it goes by what Sakurai says and we're adding worlds into this, then we already have one. But it's sort of like the same thing with Donkey Kong and King K. Rool. We had Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong for the longest, but we never had like an antagonist for them, and now we do. So, I mean, I guess you don't really need to have Cloud to have an antagonist because Cloud is basically like the face of the game. But it'll be pretty cool to see him as well, Sephiroth in the game. But I just don't think so. But hey man, prove me wrong, man. Come back to this video in a couple years and say, hey, you're an idiot. But I know Tails. We don't have a Tails rep at all in any Smash Bros. And I know a lot of people like that game. There's a new Tails coming out next year as well. Ooh. So I don't know. Sora, Kingdom Hearts today, as I'm recording this, just dropped their official trailer for their DLC Remind that's coming in December. So, okay, think about it. I know I'm pro Sora here, but think about it. So, New World, Sora's is like is a Disney rep. Right now, Disney's going through some shit because they lost Spider-Man. Star Wars is coming out in December. Their Kingdom Hearts thing's coming out in December. Disney owns Sora, not Square Enix, so it's not another Square Enix rep. Disney has came out and honestly just told Nintendo, we would love to have Sora in your game. We will be up for it. Disney rep. We don't have a Disney rep. At least I don't think so. Out of all these characters, Sora is like a high choice for it. Just to get not even publicity. I know I just said the Spider-Man thing is going on. They're doing Spider-Man, Marvel. Well, they have the Spider-Man dispute going on right now. Well, it's not dispute. They shut the door on it. Spider-Man problem. They have all the Marvel's movies. They have Star Wars, and they just got the Fox stuff. So just video game side of things, Even oh, you know what? Even at D23, Sora was on the cover poster for D23. He was right in the middle. So who knows? You know what? That's pretty crazy. Now that I mention it, that's pretty nice. So who knows? He might be like a top person because like it's rather. No, I don't think any of these characters I just named will be the final character for this first season, for this first Fighters Pass. I don't think so. But Sora, I think Sora has a high chance to be on this the final character released on season. I keep saying season pass, the Fighters Pass 1 of Smash Bros. Or he could be the first one of the next one. There's still hope. A lot of people is rallying for Sora. So let's go on. I know I wasted most of my time talking about the Japan votes, but the American votes is Sora, Crash, Shantae, Gino, Steve, Doomslayer, Master Chief, Waluigi, 2B, and Bananity. Bananity, get out of here. If that's ever a DLC character, Sakurai just like he's just like whatever. I just want something easy. Basically Kirby with a different skin. But Crash, I don't think so. As much as people say, I know he's getting a lot of love right now with the Crash remastered and the Crash Racing. I don't think so. I'm not quite sure. That's another PlayStation rep if so. Shantae, never played Shantae. Just know she got a game on a Switch, a remastered, and a lot of people love her and want her. I can see her. Honestly, I can see her being the first character announced on DLC Pass 2. On the Fighter Pass 2. I feel like Steve, obviously, he's gonna make it. Rather, he's the final one on this one or the next one. Doomslayer, I feel like is a little too much. I know Dante is mentioned on the other one. That's a Capcom rep. We already have Ryu and Ken as Capcom reps, but that's more believable than anything because they're already there. So you go, hey, what about Dante? We have Bayonetta, which is basically like Dante. But Doomslayer, I feel like that's a little too much. Is Doom even on Switch? I don't know. I feel like it's a little too much. Master Chief as another Xbox rep because we already have Banjo basically as an Xbox rep. I'm guessing. Master Chief has always been there since I think Brawl. I think everyone's been voting since Brawl. Waluigi, I just mentioned. I don't think Waluigi is ever going to be on a Fighter's Pass. 2B, like I said, I feel like she doesn't fit this game exactly. I say America's top 5 makes sense. Sora, Crash, Shantae, and Steve. Well, minus Crash, obviously. I don't think Crash will make it. If he does, I'll be very surprised. Because I know I just did that video about the PlayStation All Stars. If that's actually true, then they just like I don't think they'll put both of them on 2 different games. At least I don't think so. Master Chief is kind of believable, but because everyone's been wanting it for so long, Doom Guy's kind of too far out there. I think it's too crazy for Nintendo. Waluigi in 2B, I don't think so as well. And Bananity, I don't even know why I mentioned him. But let's go over to Europe. Europe has some good picks. So the first pick is Sora. So obviously, Sora, Steve, Crash, Rayman, Doomslayer, Geno, Heavy from I think Team Fortress. I don't know what game this is. Fought Tracer in a death battle. Heavy, Agumon, Dante, and some guy from I was gonna say Four Locos. Yokai Watch. So honestly, like I said, Doomslayer, even though he's on here twice, on 2 lists twice, I don't think he's going to be on there. Agumon is pretty. It could be because I think the Cyber Sleuth games are coming to the Switch as a dual pack. I don't think that means that he's going to be on there. Bandai Namco. Do we have a Bandai Namco rep? Yeah, I think so. I think we have yeah, I think that's Pac-Man. So we have Pac-Man. So that's already Edge. That's a whole different world, a digital world. Sorry, digital world. Geno's on here again. A lot of people wanted Geno for a long time. I think didn't we get a Geno like Mii Fighter skin? I'm not quite sure, but getting a Mii Fighter skin doesn't really deconfirm you. We've seen it in the past; already happened before. So, yeah, but a lot of people have been wanting him for a long time as well. And he's only been in one Mario game, and like I think Mario Party a couple of times. I think it was what Super Mario RPG. I don't know. I think that if I'm correct, but I don't think the Team Fortress guy's gonna be there. We already talked about Dante, the Yokai Watch. I really don't know what that's about, but I know it's pretty. It's in their number 10 pick, but I don't think it's gonna be there. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's been on Nintendo DS for a lot, so that's a higher chance if anything. So there's 5 of them. If there is so my final 5 pick for looking at all this. Oh, I didn't even talk about Rayman. Rayman has a chance too. Rayman's been here since forever. No, he's been PlayStation, hasn't he? Wait a minute. Yeah, he's been PlayStation. I don't know why I thought he was a Nintendo game for the longest. I guess because his game was on the Nintendo Wii. I don't know. Hopefully, bro. That would be cool. So, my final 5-person pick, I'm going to say, and I'm going to lock in the lyrics. till the next season pass comes out, the Fighters Pass. The first person they're gonna announce on DLC Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass 2 is Shantae. Second one will be Steve from Minecraft. The third one will be Lloyd from Tails. The fourth one will be Rayman, and the fifth one will be Sora. The final one will be Sora. That's my pick. Shantae. I already forgot my pick. Shantae, Steve, Lloyd, Rayman, and Sora. Now, the reason why I picked that Monster Hunter has a high chance to be the final one for this one. That's why I didn't say it. Dante, as much as it would be awesome to have him on there. He's sort of like Bayonetta. I don't want him to be like an Echo Fighter or anything. I don't want him to be like that. I have too many of those already. You know, but hey, prove me wrong. Everyone else, it just seems a little out there. I mentioned on a couple of them how I don't think they really fit this game. Steve's gonna be in it no matter what. It doesn't fucking matter. Minecraft is there. I feel like those are worlds we haven't seen as well. Shantae, Tails, Minecraft, Kingdom Hearts, and whatever Rayman's in, what the fuck he's in. But yeah, those are my official 5 DLC characters that I'm going to choose or I'm going to predict are going to be as DLC Fighter Pass 2, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, Japan's list and half of America's list are pretty fire. Digimon's kind of a stretch. I mean, even though we have a Bandai rep already, it will be cool to see him in there. Yokai Watch depends on if. I mean, he's not even on the Japan or America's list. So why he's in Europe's list? That's pretty odd. If he was on top 5 of Japan's list, then I probably would have second guessed myself. But yeah, everyone else is just a maybe. Monster Hunter, I think, like I said, is going to be the final DLC pass person on here. I'm still hoping for Sora. If Sora gets announced as the final DLC Fighter Pass character for the first one, then I'm going to switch my choice to Monster Hunter being the last one for that one. But that about covers it, guys. I just wanted to go over what everyone was talking about, something different, my predictions, explain what Sakurai actually said, and see if it goes with it. About worlds and not just characters individually. He just want more world. But that pretty much wraps it up. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me who your prediction of your 5 Fighter Pass 2 characters are. Let me know if you have anything about what I said my predictions are, or do we have the same ones? Are we on the same wavelength right now? Are we? But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. You guys take care of yourselves. Love each other. I love you 3000, and we'll be back soon with another one. Thanks for watching. This is Ted, and I am out. Goodbye.